Am I live? It looks like I'm live. Do I have sound? I do have sound. Y'all can hear me. Let's go. Did I fix the offset? I did not. Hold up. There we go. Hey, everybody. Fuck. Why is my phone playing an ad? I'm a frog. Yeah, I don't like this. So, like, whenever the stream goes live, it plays an ad. Why is that? I don't like that. Yeah. Hey, everybody. What's up? We are going to play some Halo today. Hello, person who's been counting down, whose name I definitely cannot pronounce. Hey, Jake. Let me show you something that I set up that I think is really funny, right? So I set up... Yeah, I don't know why it does that, Rayload, because I have it set to only play ads whenever I manually choose to play them, and I'm not going to do that. Because, like, I don't want ads playing in the middle of my live stream or at the start, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, that's also stupid because it's like I go live and then I have to wait a second because no one's going to be able to watch because they got to watch an ad, but whatever. Hey, Katrina. So one thing that I set up is this thing called TTS Monster. And I'll just show you what that does. So if you send in, like, a super chat, here's what happens.
Shark, Pog.
I'm Joe Biden, but more importantly, I'm a frog.
Why is Lil Bro even playing this game in 2024?
But basically, whenever you send in super chats, I set the minimum to $2. The default, it'll read your chat out in Joe Biden's voice, but then there's, like, other voices you can do. Like, you could do Trump, you could do, like, Plankton, SpongeBob, like, a bunch of other things, and then you can do sound effects. But yeah, if you just send it super chat and you don't do anything else, it's going to be read out in Joe Biden's voice, which I think sounds funny. But, yeah. So, with that, we will get this underway. And, yeah, it's going to be funny because a lot more people are going to be showing up, and some of them may send super chats and not be ready for that. Livestream CE Lasso? No, I do not plan on ever playing CE Lasso again.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
I edited my audio settings, so let me know if the game is too quiet or not. Because for me, like, I can barely hear the game right now. But, yeah, I had a stream a couple days ago on Twitch where I streamed for 18 minutes because, unbeknownst to me, there was a tornado warning and my, like, Wi-Fi got knocked out. And there was a big-ass bolt of lightning outside that, like, yeah, killed my Wi-Fi. Which, a little on the quiet side. Hold up. Turn it up to 20. But, yeah, and, like, the stream got cut off, like, as soon as the lightning hit, but I still had the recording. I posted it on my Discord, and, you can, like, see my room shake, because it was literally right outside my fucking window. Like, there was a big flash of lightning, and it was loud as fuck. But, yeah. No, you're cool. But yeah, that's how things are going as far as, like, runs in this. I've had a lot of good runs that could have PB'd, but I haven't quite been able to close one out. So we'll see. The way this works on YouTube, I always start with a no reset so that I'm not just stuck on, like, the first couple levels the whole stream. So I always start, like, no matter what, I'm going to beat the whole game. So, we'll just play through all the levels, and y'all can see all the tricks, and, yeah. PB soon. Well, so, with my personal best, right, it's 3.5 minutes behind my sum of best. So, the sum of best there at the bottom of the timer. That's just like if you take my best times for each level and add them together, I'd have a 108.12. So, that being 3.5 minutes faster than what my actual PB is means that I should be PBing soon. Like, because that basically just means I'm a lot better than my current PB. I just gotta put it all together. Halo 2 Lasso win? Not until I do more speedrun stuff for Halo 2. Plasma rifle is not ideal here. I do not have problems with HCM, no. Don't know how I didn't get those plasma nades, but whatever. So here, these Marines I shoot just to keep them out of the way, because sometimes they'll like roll right in front of the barricade that I'm trying to jump through. I want your plasma pistol, I didn't get it. Other games besides Halo? Yes. I just did a Modern Warfare 2 video a couple weeks ago. I mean, I think Halo's the main thing, but yeah, I'll still try to do different stuff every now and then. So yeah, if this wasn't a no reset, I would not be backtracking this far for plasma nades, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So this hallway is the most dangerous part of the level. Maybe I'm dead. Try that again. Because yeah, this one, sometimes you just get unlucky and you die. Obviously, because I'm running through a lot of enemies. See, like that time I didn't even take, okay, a little bit at the end. Hey, ferret.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Hopefully that doesn't alert these cats, because if not, you can just throw that plasma and they're all dead. Except that grunt. Same thing here, just throw that plasma, they'll just stare at it like idiots. And we're good. Skate 3, I played Skate 3, I'm not going to make a video about it, but yeah, I played it.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing. We have to use the ship. May have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
So I'm about 20 seconds where I usually am on this level if I've made it this far, but because of that death and having to backtrack, but it's fine. I don't remember, Ferret.
It looks like the Covenant.
But with great power comes great responsibility. But yeah, as far as like next video, I am working on something a little bit different subject matter that I'm talking about than I have in the past. So that'll be cool. Oh shit, I may be dead. That was close. Oh, kill the grunt. Alright. Hey, Ryan. A little bit red.
Chief?
But we're fine.
Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
No guns in Halo Reach? I could not know. Hey, Graveheart.
There's nothing we can do.
Scuffed PB means that it's not my actual PB splits I'm comparing against. It mostly is, but I changed a couple things just to be better to run against.
Covenant will believe that
But yeah, it's not the actual like times I had.
Shark, Pog.
Wait for it. Oh wait, that's right. So it wouldn't let me set like the so yeah, the Joe Biden thing only happens if you do $2. And $1.99 it doesn't count. Because yeah, it wouldn't let me set it to exactly $1.99. Which I guess I could have just set it to $1, but oh well. Thank you for the $1.99, and yes, I will be doing belly skip. So yeah, if you do less than $2, then it just shows it on screen. It doesn't read it at all. But $2 or more, and you get Joe Biden's voice. How many times have I run this game? A lot.
We should check to see if there are any survivors.
How did that fuck? Ain't no way. Do I have plasmas? I may be at 1 aggro. Yeah, this is not ideal. I probably should do this ship. Fuck.
Shark, hog.
I gotta remove.
Others. The impact.
Why am I all the way back here? Alright.
$30.69 from Sandman Dots tips on how to improve library times. It's my worst level by far.
Well, thank you very much for the $30.69. That is very generous. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Sandman. I would say 1, because one thing that a lot of people... One thing that I've seen with people who try to get into the game... Also, I said a no reset. I'm not taking that much time loss to start. Yeah, I can't believe Biden wants to improve his library times. So yeah, one thing that I see a lot of people like who try to like, I'm gonna start speedrunning the game, is they don't even like look at any runs first. So that may be an obvious thing, but yeah, like watch what Sloth does, like watch, you know, like watch what people who are good at library do first and foremost, and like more so, you can't do all the tricks that they do, but more so in like movement and pathing and like how you handle different encounters. Like obviously, you know, like light bump or something you may not want to do yet, or whatever, or like all the flood bumps. But you know, just the ways they move about the hallways, and you know, just target selection, like which flood do they shoot first? You know, just little things like that. There's also like yeah, flood bumping is the obvious thing if you're not doing flood bumping, because they're not that hard to learn. Light bump, as far as like an out of bounds trick goes, is one of the easiest ones in the game. Probably the easiest out of bounds trick in the game. Like it's a good beginner out of bounds trick. But then yeah, the main thing is just putting in more reps. Like I remember the first library run I had was like 20 minutes, or over 20 minutes, maybe like 21, 22 minutes. But, yeah, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I cannot believe that Joe Biden wants to get his library times better. Okay, so now we're doing a no reset, where I don't restart at all. What happened last run was a series of unfortunate circumstances where, one, I got kind of screwed on the Marines, and then I headshotted a crewman, which basically means I can't do drop skip. Especially considering my aggro and grenade situation, so that was all sorts of bad. Hey, Bevo. Guys, just to get a checkpoint. That is a very important checkpoint to get, especially if I'm missing health. Although I should be good here. The numbers on the timer, so by numbers on the right, I'm assuming you mean like the 419, 1456. Those are just the times that I'm running against. So like the 419 is my time to beat a POA that I'm running against. Halo, the 1456, you know. That's all it is. So like after I finish the level, it'll tell me like how far ahead or behind that time I am. So it'll say like +10 or -5 or whatever. So I want to be minus, obviously, because I'm trying to go faster. Yes, if you headshot a crewman, for whatever reason, the game thinks they're still alive. So like they'll be on the ground, but they're still like holding their magnum, and they can still say dialogue.
Blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying
And the game
light
thinks they're alive and doesn't count them as dead.
You have to use the
So
ship's
that just
maintenance
completely
access
fucks you if
ways.
that happens.
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
Alright. So we will try this again.
Reserve combat teams on deck 5 through 9. Fall back.
I would say if anything else like disastrous happens from here on out, I'm not gonna just completely restart
It looks like the
again.
Covenant wanted to
That's the
catch
only time. No, Stratty, it's not. Without cheating. Garish Goblin tried just doing this level blindfolded, and couldn't even make it to the bridge. And that dude knows this game probably better than anyone else. All right, there we go. A ride or die.
Chief?
Halo 2
Chief, can you
speedrunning,
hear
how
me?
much do I know about it? Not very much,
At
although that
last.
is something
Are
that
you
I am
alright?
planning on
Can you move?
getting more into. I did that Halo
Levels.
2 video, obviously, but I still don't know like hardly anything about
There's
it.
nothing we can do.
But yeah. Watch
Warning.
what people
I've
do in
detected
runs.
multiple
Watch a
Covenant
full
drop
game
ships
run
on
and go to
approach.
regret.
I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat.
Yeah, don't watch an IL of regret, because that'll be a bunch of crazy stuff that you probably don't want to do. But for like any level, like if you're wanting to know how do I do this, go to a full game run and then look at what people do in full game runs of that level, whatever the particular level is. So like here on AOTCR, if you're wanting to know how to speedrun it, you know, you should pull up a full game run like either mine or Sloth or Camet or whoever, fast forward to AOTCR and see how they do it. Because the IL of AOTCR is insane and really hard and sucks. So like there's general advice. Like if you want to know how to do a level, look at it in a full game run. Stratty, I think it's because there's no way you can know the game well enough to get through every single encounter
I'm reading a
without
lifeboat
being
beacon
able
over
to
the next
see.
hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Like just navigating, like not even fighting the enemies, just getting to where you need to go is going to be impossible. Plasmas. The Marine is dead, nice.
Don't worry, soldier. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Alright, this is much better.
Every man turn south!
Yes. There's some tricks that are very hard. Whenever I started learning this game, I was doing stuff from like 2014 to just get into it, and then over time I started adding like the tough stuff to where now I do pretty much everything except stair skip. And stair skip coming soon, trademark. Shit, this is slow. So the next ship comes in when there are only 2 enemies left, so the fact that there were 3 enemies still alive there sucks, because that's going to delay the next ship. But it's fine. So on this ship and the next ship, I want to take them out like almost instantly, because if you take them out fast enough, you can actually skip the last ship entirely. Or not the last ship, but the second to last ship entirely. And only have to fight 4 instead of 5. So that was fast enough.
Shark, hog.
$9.99 from Hopping Helicopter Tours. Marty's killing the Marines.
Thank you very much for the $9.99. I appreciate it. Never thought I'd hear Joe Biden say, Marty, he's killing the Marines, but there we go. Nice. But yeah. So yeah, usually there'd be a ship over there, but because I cleared those 2 ships fast, and I killed the Marines, yes, Ferret, so I have like the witch and like all that stuff, and because I killed the Marines and didn't have to listen to their dialogue, so those 2 things together, you just skip the 4th ship, and you go straight to this one from the 3rd, whenever there's supposed to be another ship in between them. But yeah, it's the same as Sloth, so you can do like witch, little bro, you know, all that stuff.
This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from
Bro thinks he's Gary
Fohammer, we
Gobbler.
need transportation to
Laughter.
the command shuttle.
Little
I'm on my way.
bro. Yeah.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If
Yeah,
those
the
lifeboats
minimum
make
if
it
you
down,
want to hear
they'll
Joe
be
Biden read your
right on
message,
top.
or other voices that you can
Fohammer,
do.
we need you to disengage
So like if you want to do like Trump, you type in Trump, colon, and then your message. But it's $2 or more.
Okay, Charlie team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em hell. Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
It's funny because the CE speedrunning and Halo speedrunning in general didn't really become like a big thing until
This cave is
around
not a
2014,
natural formation.
whenever Halo runs
Someone
was
built
started,
it,
like for a
so it
long
must
time the
lead
speedruns of this game were very neglected and not very
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network.
like most of the discoveries for this game have
Broadcasting
come in the
tactical
past 10
data
years.
on unencrypted channels.
And it's a
We
20-year-old
should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Fucking shit. Oh my god. You know, get in, Marine. I'll wait for you. Alright, let's go. La Mamba. Or La Bamba, whatever he says. I'm failing at the naturally cave. Or, fuck. I messed up G-Pro's message.
More of them! Over here!
He says caramba? That's what it is? Ain't no way.
Take that!
Why would he say that whenever he's like gearing up? But yeah, so far so good.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew
This
made it
ain't
off Yadam
Jove.
than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate.
Ben, good
effective
question. How do you
resistance.
optimize your time on the less trick orientated levels? So yeah, like a level like this, it's more about movement. It's about, you know, just doing the combat quick. So like that first area, if you are missing overcharges, like time adds up quick. And you know, like these areas, like I'm gonna go and nade Marines. It's just getting in there, doing it as fast as possible, like not waiting around too much. But yeah, it's just getting better at movement, like getting better at combat. It's really all that simple. You can lose time just by taking a stupid path to like go to places. Like generally you want to go whatever the shortest path is. And like a lot of new runners, you watch them and it's like they'll walk around stuff instead of straight through things, and like they'll just go slow. It's like you could save another 20 seconds just by moving the right path.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Which I'm guilty of myself too, obviously. Like I am not the best. Holy shit, I just failed that fling.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Is there another Marine back there? I'm not sure. Hopefully the Jackal's kill him if there is.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Alright, so these areas work. You're supposed to save the Marines, but if the first two areas, all the Marines are dead, the game just tells you to move on. So that is what we are doing. We're gonna murder some Marines. Here I have to wait to start shooting until the Covenant start fighting the Marines, so there we go. You throw that plasma, because if the Covenant don't go in, it can like draw their attention a bit. First shot went through this guy. This dude is really tough to hit, because he just never stops moving.
Survivors
Plus, you don't have
detected.
bullet magnetism
Marines
because he's an
concealed
ally.
in those rocks.
And then there's a bunch of Marines down below, but the Covenant take care of them for us. Because, you know, the Marines cannot stand up to them at all. Great question, Love Fan. Who's my speedrunning hero? Probably Goat Rope. Go Ropes GDQ run
There's
from
some Marines
2014 is my
hiding in the
favorite
fields above the
speed run ever.
structure.
And obviously, you know, it's from 2014. A lot of the strats are outdated and stuff, but that's a great watch. He explains like every detail with the game and.
Want some more?
Fuck, how are you not dead?
What are you doing? We have to stay
Okay,
with
whatever.
the Marines.
But yeah, it's just a great run that he did. And, yeah, he helped me out with the history of CE speedrunning video and helped me fact check and tell me if I was wrong about stuff. Yeah. And then of course Cody Miller. Of course.
Nice shot.
I don't think that elite on the right is
There'll
dead.
be more.
No, he is.
That can't be all of them. Found. I'm on it.
So usually you'd want to get here faster and lay down grenades. If you're late for the ship like that, you can just splatter all the elites like that, but it's a little bit
That's
slow.
the last of them. Roger that. I'm on my way.
There are like no nades on the ground.
I
Holy
found
shit.
Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
Didn't land right side up. It is so over.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master.
So this run actually isn't dead. Like, I could still save this if it takes a good... I would need a good
Enemy has
SC,
captured
but,
Captain
or
Keyes
TNR,
and are
but
holding
yeah.
him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation.
But like I said,
The
we're
ship
doing a
is
no
currently
reset,
holding position
so no matter what, I'm
approximately
beating the whole
300
game.
meters above the other end of this plateau.
Yes, there are many people who believe that red equals dead, but that is not the case.
The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
La Bamba.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
But,
Once we get
if
inside
you're
the
like
ship,
Sloth, then
I
yeah,
should be
plus
able to
36,
lock
you're
onto the
dead.
tracking
For me,
signal
but I am
Captain
not
Keyes'
Sloth.
neural implants.
So,
Hit it, Marines. Go, go, go. The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
Stick to the higher ground to the right.
problem
be able
is,
to
I
recon
am
the
not
Covenant position without being
particularly...
spotted.
I messed this level up a lot. And I've already fucked up. But it should be fine. Not if I keep getting de-scoped. Die! Holy shit, okay.
Hit it, Marines. Go, go, go.
That was
The Corps ain't
over
paying
as
us
soon
by
as
the
I missed
hour.
that jackal.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to
Try
recon the
this
Covenant
again.
position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take
Can
out
I
the
just
gunners
not
while I call
fucking
for Marine
snipe?
support.
Holy shit, I'm dead again. Okay. God damn. I guess I just
Hit
can't
it,
get through the
Marines.
opening.
Go, go, go. The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary
Should cause
guns
him to
near the
panic.
next pass.
Don't know why
I
that
recommend
elite is just
using your
staying in
sniper
there.
rifle
I keep
to
getting
take out the gunners
de-scoped!
while I
There we
call
go.
for Marine support.
Let him have it!
So this is the toughest part of the level, I would say. Or at least the toughest part till I get halfway consistent at. Fuck. There, I almost died because I got stuck on the rock.
Covenant forces detected up ahead.
But yeah, this all this outdoor combat, I think, is the toughest part of the level. Like, once you get inside the ship, it's not really that bad at all. I didn't go full Cody Miller. If I did, I would have walked off the edge. Fallen to my
Cortana to
death.
Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
I could be dead here. Well, I am dead. Holy shit, am I back to the start?
Go, go, go. Hit it, Marines. Go,
Oh my
go, go.
fucking
The Corps ain't
God.
paying us by the hour.
Stick to the higher ground to the right.
I didn't get a
We should
checkpoint.
be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected
Oh well, it's good
Covenant
practice, I
stationary
guess.
guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Let him have it!
So that jackal, if you miss and he runs off, like, you are completely fucked, really. Like, it is very difficult to save it if that jackal's alive and waiting for you down here.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around.
That's gonna eat my checkpoint again, I think. Okay, there we go. Got the checkpoint that you're supposed to get.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Yeah, this is the toughest level in the run, for sure. This and Two Betrayals, although Two Betrayals is better now that we have Bull. But this is the level that whenever I haven't been playing a lot, like, this is the one that being rusty on really hurts because, like, all the sniping you gotta do on the run and stuff. There's a lot of, like, really tough combat, and there's a bunch of tricks that we're gonna do here in a minute. Like, this is a very trick-heavy level in the second half. Oh, there we go.
Cortana to Echo 419. Requesting reinforcements at our position. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Was that it?
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
So here you can shoot out grunts early, like that.
Covenant forces sighted.
That's always fun. Jackal alive? Nope. Jackal alive there. Nope, there's two alive. Who's still alive? How did you both fucking dodge that?
Don't get cocky now.
I'm down a frag. Nice backpack reload. Another two more jackals alive. So here, like, the really, like, important thing is just keeping track of how many enemies are alive at a given time. So the next wave comes in when there's only one enemy left. And if you, like, lose track, it can get really out of hand. Because then you start throwing nades when you don't need to. There's no enemies coming down, or you like don't throw a nade when you're supposed to, and then there's just a bunch of enemies that you didn't kill any of, and then you gotta like round them all up, and yeah, it just gets out of control.
Yes, sir. We're directly under the ship now.
Oh, I'm getting bad dialogue, but that's okay.
To move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface.
Have more time to set this up at least.
Lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship. We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transport.
So here, sometimes this up warp just doesn't work, and you have to readjust. But so you wait here for a checkpoint before you do this up warp. Usually it's faster, but I got bad dialogue, so I had to wait a bit longer than usual. But right now we are out of bounds. So people used to do this in Classic and not be able to see it all. They would like do it blind. But with anniversary graphics, you can kind of see where you're going. But this is still deceiving because it looks like I can walk anywhere. Most of this that I'm running on is completely wide open and I'll fall right through. So there's a very specific path that I'm taking so that that doesn't happen. I'm basically walking on the rafters. And this trick is called belly skip. So I got a super chat earlier asking if I was going to do this, and the answer is, of course, yes. And we are back in bounds. I am currently number 11 for CE Legendary, so I am just outside the top 10. But yeah, so I started running for the YouTube channel like a year ago about, because I thought it would be a good video idea, and I just never stopped doing it. That is called Quad Stack. So yeah, rest of the mission, nothing too bad really. There's the Keys escort. Sometimes he'll just kill himself because he's dumb, but rest of this should be like pretty okay. You fucking asshole. Just like that, I go from full OS to 1 red. Ain't no way because of that jackal. Yeah, outside of the deaths at the start, this was a good TNR. Outside of all the dying and minutes of time lost. Should have no shields. I would like to not snipe him.
Amazing, sir. You really kicked the
Yeah, this is like every runner's favorite level, pretty much. Every runner's favorite level.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for Eve.
The speed run, that is, casually, it's pretty different. Oh shit. Oh no. Don't blow yourselves up. So I'm not really worried about Keys killing me. I'm more worried about him killing himself, which is entirely possible. Also, I don't know why I just used the plasma pistol on him and not the sniper. That was really dumb. Besides the 2-minute revert, this is a good TNR. Keys only throws frags on Legendary, so any other difficulty doesn't, but on Legendary they were like, let's make it even more crazy. Okay, because of the grenade jump we did, the level ends there. I don't have to go back to the hangar and get the dropship or anything. That's the end of the level. And there we go, just like that, we're green. A favorite trick? Probably Banshee Grab, because that was the one that like blew my mind the most the first time I saw it.
Somewhere under this island.
So that's on AOTCR, we'll do that.
And lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple
Banshee
structures
Grab,
and
the first time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swinging. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines.
So there's the iconic fight. That's supposed to happen, but why go do that when we can run the opposite direction of it? So this level is really cool. You know, it starts with an unskippable cutscene, and then you run on the beach for a minute, but once it gets going, like, it's non-stop stuff happening. But, yeah. Jumping here actually, like, saves time. So, you move faster by jumping on sloped surfaces, so, like, going up or down hills. On flat ground, it makes no difference.
It looks like there is a path
And, yeah,
into the
this beach is
interior of
obviously
the island.
not flat. So, you actually save, like, a quarter of a second by jumping. Okay, this is where the level gets completely out of control.
There, in the cliff wall.
Thank you very much indeed.
I'll bet the silent cartographer.
And bad driving here, losing time for no reason just because I can't drive. Sometimes you'll get stuck by a grunt in that hallway, and that's just unlucky if that happens, but it does happen rarely.
Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. Don't let them lock the doors.
Elite's still alive, that's important information. This is a little sketch. There we go. I'll wait for this checkpoint down here. Which I should get after the text comes up on the left. There we go. I got double jackaled, so I'm not going to get a checkpoint here, so we will run up instead of trying the triple nade. Nope, there's a checkpoint. Okay, I'll try this once. I'm not good at this trick, but yeah, I'll give it a shot since I just got that checkpoint. Why not?
Cortana to keys.
Although this jackal may kill me. You got it.
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our
This elite's still
progress.
alive, though, so I need to kind of be slow here. Why are you standing up there? Whatever, I'll just kill you. Holy shit.
We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there.
This I would normally not do, but I don't want to die and have to go back. Whenever the run's already dead.
We have to get to the center.
Oh, Justin, that is what I need to do. I just haven't.
People is not an option.
Echo 419 to
It only
ground
saves
team.
like
I'll
10
stay on
seconds
station.
generously
Keep an eye out for
versus
Covenant.
running up. It's not that much time saved.
Second squad, ready to roll. Soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. He's out.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Yeah, so this level is really cool. Like I said,
need to
it's
find the security
non-stop stuff
override to get
happening
this
once it
door
gets
open.
kicked off.
Roger, on my way.
Here you can die to these elites if they like come around in front and shoot you like directly. But right now they're shooting at me through the side, so it does nothing. Yes, I have played Halo Wars back in the day. So yeah, this level's really cool too. The mid-game levels, so the first 3 levels are very combat heavy. SC, AOTCR, and Guilty Spark are just tricks. So like, these are the trick levels that are non-stop
Find our way to
tricks.
the control center from here.
Good luck. Full hammer
Rip
out.
G Pro. So yeah, someone asked what my favorite trick in the game is. I would say this one coming up. Or I did say this one coming up. Holy shit. Alright, I'll just be patient. Let's go, Luda.
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
That may have been too early.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC.
It's actually like way less precise than you may think. Like,
I didn't think there were
there's a
any forces
wide
left in this
range
fight.
of times you can crouch and still get it.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team
One
Zulu,
thing about
this is
Halo
Cortana.
Combat Evolved,
Hold position. We're on our way.
I don't know. Make the library better.
Make it quick.
Remove the doors on the library. There's my one change. Because that level, like, it's still too long, but if it was just running, gunning through the hallways the whole time, you didn't have to, like, stop at the doors, it would, you know, be a lot more fun. Because, yeah, the speedrun of the library, where you are just running through the hallways and shotgunning Flood, like, running, gunning, it's pretty fun, except for the doors. But alternatively, you could just say, cut the library by a floor. Make it only 3 instead of 4. So here I'm going to shoot and toss grenades and stuff to delay a checkpoint, which normally I wouldn't do in a full game run, because if I died later on, I would stop anyway, but this is a no reset. So even if I die, I'm going to keep going, and I don't want to go back 2 minutes. So right now it's trying to checkpoint me. Ever since I started shooting, it's been trying to give me a checkpoint, but it won't do it since the area is dangerous. And I'm going to delay this as long as I can, because if I were to die, I don't want to go all the way back there. Like, I'd like to get it later on. And you're stuck on the level where we first meet the Flood. Can you explain more how to do the no-clip single grenade jump when you get there? Yeah, I can explain it, but what are you trying to do it for? Because, like, if you're trying to do it for go rope, like, you don't need it for go rope. Like, it only saves, like, 2.5 minutes. But, yeah, that was one of, like, the tougher things for me to learn, for sure. So, that one took me a while. No, Josh, and I do not plan on doing it. I already did lasso. No more lasso suggestions of any kind, as far as sea lasso. One thing that I said I don't want to do as much of, like, I'm still going to do stuff, but I don't want to just be, like, the challenge guy, where people are like, oh, Frog, now do this challenge that's going to make you fucking want to shoot yourself. Like, oh, Frog, now do this, now do this, now do that. Like, I don't, yeah. That's not really interesting to me. To just, like, be the challenge guy. But obviously I'll still do those kinds of videos. It's just, I don't want that to be the only thing that I'm doing. That's never been the only thing that I do. Oh yeah, I didn't explain those at all. Those are Banshee teleports. And they are exactly what the name suggests. You are teleporting using the Banshee. Since it looks really cool, understandable. Yeah, I'll explain it. You throw the grenade on the Banshee because it blows up in the back of the Banshee and just pushes it forward a little bit. So it's a minor time save. So, well, at most it saves 1 second. Usually it saves nothing at all because the end trigger is on a cycle, a 1 second cycle. So you can, like, hit that cycle early and save a second, but usually it's just meaningless. This I'm gonna do. I usually don't do this because I'm bad at it. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Alright, as I was going to say, usually I just run around instead of trying to jump across. That I need to, like, actually practice. Like, that's a little thing that I still do the baby strat on. Yeah, Josh, I get it. And no. Kill as many of these guys as possible because you don't want them shooting at you while you're trying to do the trick. You can run into the grenade jump, which I've been working on, but it's easier to just come here, throw a nade, wait a second. This platforming, most of the ceiling is open, so you have to, like, kind of walk against the ledge. There, you crouch and uncrouch really fast to bounce across. There is a gap you have to cross, but you can't jump because you'll come on top of the ceiling, and that's, there's my explanation for you. I mean, it really is just a thing you gotta practice. Like, that took me so long to get good at. It took me so long to be able to do it, and then it took me even longer to, like, get good at it. If you are in controller, I would say on the crouch uncrouch, you want to use the D-pad instead of the thumbstick for going forward. So it's basically you crouch, and then you uncrouch and hold forward on the D-pad at the same time, and you, like, bounce across. So that's what's happening. And, yeah, I would recommend for the forward movement using the D-pad instead of trying to do the crouch, uncrouch, and going forward all on the thumbstick. I'll try a jump called Subnade that I usually only do if I have a shotgun because it's kind of risky, but we'll do it anyway. So it's actually, Fever, it's actually kind of harder on easy because on easy, when you do a grenade jump, you have no health afterwards. Like, you're down to 1 red and you have literally no health. If anything taps you or, like, your shields are down a little bit, you are dead. So that's actually easier to do on Legendary. sub-nade is 3 seconds versus the early nade, and like 6 or 7 versus the pillar jump. If you go across, if you do early nade and go across the bridge, it's no time save, but you get to save a frag. But yeah, there's a bunch of ways to handle the end of that structure, like, yeah. If you're also mediocre, I forgot. I'm not sure what you do, but if you go on the box and grab a shotgun, then it's like 10 seconds. So yeah, then it becomes a big time save. If you're already doing a nade jump, then it's not that much. But the jump itself isn't that bad at all. It's more so just like sometimes there will be a flood just waiting for you when you come up, and it'll just fucking headshot you with a magnum. Like, that's the main concern with it. I stuck that infection point. So here, the end of the level is tied to the sentinels dying. So there is one. The other guy is hiding. Nice. Now a timer will start, and the level will end. There we go. We're on to the library. Bridge skip instead of Banshee grab? Well, so on easy, the bridge drop is still the strat because there's no Banshee on easy. So, yeah, on easy runs, I do have to do that, and I'm not very good at it. I used to be good at it, and somewhere along the way, I just forgot how to do it, and now, lately, I've been awful at it. Maybe just because I don't, like, yeah, maybe just because I don't do easy. Yeah, the world record is 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 1 second. So I don't know where you got 1 hour, 8 minutes from. This flood is right on me. Maybe too far back? No, that's perfect. We will not get sub 1 hour unless more strats are found. That was scary because of that asshole. And it auto-corrected to an 8. I messed that up, but it still worked. Warflood spawned to the left, but you actually don't want to kill them because if you don't, you can get a trigger skip at the end, and you also like are helped not at all by killing them. So that was really dumb. Why did I do that? I wanted the shotgun ammo that I didn't need. We're fine though. So yeah, if enough flood are alive from the previous area, you'll skip this last spawn, but obviously a lot just died there, so I just didn't get it. And that lets you save a frag, which can be helpful. More shotgun ammo, holy shit. So far, so good. I can switch to anniversary, but I'm not going to, which is why I ignored you the first time you asked that.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem.
Okay, so here you hit that trigger, hold your position until the monitor returns. You can do carrier bump, but it's stupid and RNG and sucks, so I'm not going to. You can just wait back here and no more flood will spawn until the... So yeah. I would say the last like big skip that was found was stair skip in 2021. So early 2021. That's the last time like a big full game viable trick was found. But yeah, anyone's interested, I have a video on this history of CE speedrunning you can watch, so you can learn about how all the tricks came about and the whole timeline of everything. Fuck, I would have liked to keep the OS. Don't know how he still hit me with that. Nice, Ezekiel. Here, it is entirely possible to just jump off and die, or slide off if you jump on these wrong. I've done it before.
Please with me.
So yeah, this is kind of sketchy. I usually like to have a frag for the next area because I'm bad at it, but yeah, I gotta use that one there. Usually I'd be using the Magnum here, but I have so much shotgun ammo. Fuck. Well, that was really dumb of me. This is gonna be pretty sketch now. I probably just need to take this safe and kill everybody. So this is the part that has killed like more of my runs lately than anything else. So this is called Carrier Hallway. There's a bunch of carriers and a rocket flood at the end of the hallway. But yeah, there's a fuckload of carriers and holy shit am I dead. So yeah, this is the part that I need to practice more. Because yeah, I'm just not, I need to, like, there's no like, it's a tough hallway. There's no reason I should have this many problems with it. Pup. But yeah, and then also the bad thing too is that you don't get a checkpoint for a while. So like dying here is really costly. I'm gonna do the safe again just cause. Okay, so I have a frag, which is good because you're supposed to use a frag in this hallway. It's whenever you don't have one that things get really dicey. I have two. But then yeah, I can chuck a frag and blow them all up. He's still alive. Dude, that fucking shotgun. I'm dead again. Fuck. Did I say Cancer Hallway? This is Carrier Hallway. Cancer Hallway is further up. Yeah, this is a no reset. Fuck. Alright. Try this again. So one thing you can do if you want to be like super safe, which I'll just do now because I've already had 2 deaths, is if you clear this out, you can get a checkpoint here. There we go. Yeah, Mediocre, this is really annoying whenever you die here on like a good run. Because it's like, there's no reason for me to be struggling this much with it. Like, and I used to not, like, that's a pretty new thing. Like, I used to not have problems with that at all. Alright, there we go. And that is floor 2. Nice, Skyfang. Congrats. Okay, we are through. Next floor is like the super tricky floor. There's a bunch of stuff.
The other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood.
So, if you want to be safe here, there's a health pack and magnum ammo. Every time. So, you can always stop there for a few seconds. If you're not, like, going for a super fast time, there's no reason not to stop for that. So here, the game, once again, is trying to checkpoint me, but I do not want a checkpoint. So I'm shooting and jumping and throwing nades and all this stuff to delay a checkpoint. Right now, I don't need to shoot because there's flood around shooting. But I'm just trying to keep the game dangerous until right about here. So 40% of the time, a flood will spawn as a reviver, meaning after you kill it, it'll get back up. And this flood is a reviver, but I fucked it up. So this door, you just revert until you get a reviver, which I had. What the fuck? Okay, that time it was completely my fault. Why are they moving? I was too far away. Okay, there we go. Getting insane reviver luck, and I just cannot get through the fucking door. Getting that 3 out of 4 times is pretty nuts. So desk under bed, you're not guaranteed a reviver there. So like I said, it's a 40% chance. So if it's not a reviver, you can just quickly revert and then do it again. So we get that checkpoint right before he spawns. So if he's not a reviver, you can just quickly revert, try it again, and see if he's a reviver. And yeah, that time I did it 4 times, and 3 of them he was a reviver. I just kept messing it up. So as you can see, I guess I needed more practice on this level. Okay, now this is like the big trick of the level coming up. This is called light bump I'm gonna do. Oh, these flood are gonna be assholes. Now we're fine. I'm gonna try my best, Jim. No! Fuck. That was just bad luck. There we go. So that door, you're supposed to wait 90 seconds at it for the door to open. But we just did a teleport to skip it, so you don't have to wait the 90 seconds. Yeah, the world record is Sloth with a 103.01. So yeah, that's that trick I thought was really tough. Really the toughest part about it, I've been having trouble with the up warp lately, whenever I'm stuck in the door and you go on top of the door. But that's something that you shouldn't have trouble with. Like, that's the easy part. The problem is, so the teleport that I did, where I look at the spot and then I teleport, that's somewhat random, whether or not it works. And sometimes you have to look at, like, slightly different spots for really nerdy reasons. Basically, anytime you do a grenade jump with a frag grenade, it messes up your look angle just a little bit, and it can just completely change like where you have to look for that to work. So, but otherwise, like, it's not a bad trick at all. So here I want a human reviver. see if this guy's a reviver. He was. What the fuck just happened? I was just a little bit too far back, I guess. Because the elites don't work. So, yeah. That guy's a reviver. Oh well. I only try it once. If I don't get it, they were both revivers. If I don't get it, then I just don't worry about it. Because if you keep trying it when there's a bunch of flood coming at you, it's very easy to die. Garish Goblin still runs. He did a stream earlier today. Area. The problem with glitchless is that there's no, like, it's a hard to define thing. Because does glitchless mean, like, because glitchless, you know, that means if you're going by the technical definition of glitchless, like, it wouldn't be that different. Like, you could still do all the grenade jumps and, like, banshee grab, like, all the things that technically aren't glitches. But you couldn't do, like, backpack reloading and stuff. So, like, what most people mean by glitchless isn't that. So, ain't no glitch. Thanks for hanging out. Speedrunning your childhood. But, yeah, so that's the problem with glitchless, like defining what you mean by it. Whereas if you mean trickless, then that's a completely different thing.
Will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
I mean, Garrus just uploaded a month ago, right? But yeah, he has started running more now. He used to only stream like once a week. Well, it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what it actually is, and Banshee Grab isn't a glitch by the technical definition. However, what I just said is that most people, you know, whenever they say glitchless, they mean stuff like that still, even if it's not technically a glitch. So, I'm telling you what it is. You can disagree with me, but it's not a glitch. So, that's where we're at. Yes, exactly, Yard Putt. So yeah, that's the issue with glitchless as a category, is how you define that.
The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading.
But yeah, not the best library. 16 minutes, holy shit. So the next level is pretty whack. If you haven't seen it before, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. I'll say that.
Look out! We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop
so
it. We
here,
have to
this always
destroy
sucks.
Halo.
Sometimes you just get unlucky and die, and there's not really much you can do about it. Like, all these grunts will just lock onto you and blow you up with
An
meters,
explosion of
and
sufficient
there's nothing
size
you
will
can do
help
about it.
destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job.
$4.99 from All No Claire. Massive Halosis fan, but just finished Halo 2 Lyso. Took me 4 days. Would love to see you do it, but thank you for awesome videos.
Thank you for the $5 Alan. And yeah, thank you for calling my videos awesome. Apparently Joe Biden doesn't know how to say Halo. But yeah, if you send a super chat over $2, it's read out by Joe Biden. Or there's other voices too. So like I have Trump, I have Plankton, I have SpongeBob. You just have to like type in who you want. And then it'll say that. So if you wanted Trump, you would say Trump, and then your message. But yeah, I just set that up today. But yeah, I made Biden the default because I think that's the funniest one. There's also like sound effects you can do, so you can do like the vine boom and like laughter and stuff. And,
Haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the monitor or his sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. Let's get moving.
Okay.
The nav point marks out.
Oh yeah, I didn't even explain the deload, but basically you hit the door button twice at certain times, and you just skip the trigger so no one spawns outside. You do have to go back up and hit it again, because you have to hit it to progress.
The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range.
You're locked in.
So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline.
Okay.
I'm marking the location.
Hopefully we get all this first try. This is like probably the toughest thing in the whole game to learn, but it's very worth learning.
Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Fuck. Try that again. What the fuck is happening? Try this again. What is happening? Okay, let me just reset back up. Go back to the spot. Okay, I know what I'm doing. There we go. No! Fuck. Okay, that time I killed myself. Did I just forget how to do this? Holy shit, did I just forget how to fucking do this? What the fuck? Hold up. Why can I not do this? This is actually, like, kind of annoying. Why is this not working? There we go. Okay, I guess I need to practice that. That may be too far left. Nope. Okay, so we are out of bounds. And if you haven't seen this before, then now watch this.
That's the way to the next canyon.
So this is called Bull. Banshee out of level. And I'll kind of show like more what's happening here in a second. But basically, I can fly through the level, obviously, and I can fly through everything. The way this level works is there's a bunch of triggers. You have to hit every trigger in order for the level to be able to be completed. So I'm flying to where the triggers are. So like here, there's one, like right here. So I'm going to stop and hit it. The problem with the triggers, you can't just fly like straight through them. So even though I know where I am, they check every 1 second. So if you fly through them at the wrong time, it just won't check and you'll miss it. So you have to like kind of either fly through it at the perfect time or just wait a second. So I'm choosing to fly to where they are and then just waiting a second. Hopefully that one works. Then if I hit them all, you get that explosion, and we are good. Unfortunately, I did kind of fuck up a bit. So usually I'd be able to see where I'm going. Right now, I'm just winging it. Okay. So this is back where we started and first got out of bounds, so you can see the canyon there. And so here I need to load this back in while keeping the Banshee out of bounds. But basically what's happening is this Banshee is outside of the map. So like you look and there's just nothingness. So that's how we're able to fly through everything, because the Banshee like isn't actually part of the level at the moment. It's really really crazy. Yeah, now, so we just did BSP loads. So we loaded them while keeping the Banshee out. Now we fuck. No, now we don't fuck. Hold up, I overshot it a bit. Now there's a couple more triggers to hit. So there's one at the top of the elevator. There's one here in this hallway. There's one here at the corner. There's another trigger you can hit if you just want like safety, because you get a waypoint, so that way you know that you hit the earlier ones, but it's not required, so I'm not hitting it. So there's another one here. Another one just out here, but you're supposed to be in a Banshee at this point anyway, so like you can't miss it. And then here's something you probably didn't know that you could do. You can activate the pulse generator inside of a vehicle.
Pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Okay, so we're almost done.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers
now
of
we
spin.
fly back
Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
to this.
The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override.
I mean, but like I always say, it's a no reset, so we're just we're going through the whole game so that I can show everything off, right? Like, the goal isn't really
One
PB.
target remaining. Let's take care
The
of
goal
the
is just
final
play
pulse
through the
generator.
game and get to show everybody everything. And then I'll do some actual, like, PB attempts afterwards. Ugh. So there's one big thing left that is the most recent thing I've added into my runs. I used to not do it. And I'm still not completely good at it. So, like, there is a chance that I mess it up and have to cheat.
That tunnel leads to the next
Because
section of
this
canyon.
entire time I
The
haven't
final
gotten a
pulse
checkpoint
generator we need to destroy
since
is still
before I
there.
got in the Banshee. So, like, if you mess, you know, something up here, like, you're completely fucked. So, like, it's just instant run killer. So it's this here. So I have to do another BSP load while keeping the Banshee out of bounds. Nice. So there we go. There's 2 triggers on this bridge, so I hit the first one that spawns infection forms and flood without guns. And I fly here to hit the door button. Then I fly back and hit the second trigger that spawns flood with guns, including a rocket flood. So you want to split the triggers, because if you don't, and you just have all these floods shooting at you and the rocket flood, like, you are dead. If you go for that door button, like, most of the time you're going to be dead. So here I need to kill 5 flood. Either I kill them or the Covenant kills them. It's required for the next trigger to work for whatever reason. So all, like, the loads and everything we did is because of this trigger, the 5 flood trigger. So if 5 flood are dead, then these guys will spawn and we are good. So last thing, I just gotta fly back here, like, just over this ledge. We can go to the end. Yeah, the 5 flood trigger didn't exist. This game would be under an hour. Like, yeah, because you could literally just fucking fly through everything. Like, you could fly straight to the end. You'd still have to hit the triggers, but you didn't have to, like, go back and do any of the loads or any of that stuff. Like, this game would be under an hour if not for that fucking trigger.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Okay, there's 2 betrayals. Now for the shortest level.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos.
That may have been too early. We'll see if that still works.
Don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain?
No, that should still work.
I've lost him.
So this flood, we want him to be a reviver, so we skip the cutscene at a specific time that obviously there's a window for it because I missed it and still got it. And then we do, like, specific inputs afterwards to get him to spawn as a reviver. So he'll go down from that shot, then he'll get back up, except I'm too far back. Fuck me. I need to stop trying to use the lineup that they told me. That's awesome. I need to go back to what I was doing before.
Captain? Captain?
I'm blaming them.
I've lost him.
Okay, let's try that again. So if you don't do the manip, this guy isn't always a reviver. Sometimes you can get lucky and it'll be one, but we do it specifically so that he's always a reviver. So you don't have to worry about, like, you bring him back here and then he doesn't revive. He's always going to revive if you do it correctly. There we go. Okay, and that pushes us through here. No, Noella, you must be doing something wrong. Like, you're probably doing something wrong because that should be the easiest trick in the game. So I would like look back at what you're doing and what you're supposed to do, because there's probably something that you were doing incorrectly. Oh yeah, so we're already in the keys room, and all those guys are froze. But yeah, like, if you want to do that on controller, like, look at how I skipped that, like, look at where I skipped the cutscene, like, skip at that spot. And then what you do is you hold forward, like, as soon as the cutscene starts, so up on the D-pad.
We can't let the flood get off this ring.
And then you skip the cutscene at the right time, just tap Y to skip it. And then you do not let go of forward or press any other buttons until after the flood spawns. So that's all there is. You hold forward from frame 1, like before the levels even started. And then you, after you skip the cutscene, you do not let go or press anything else. Like, don't switch weapons, don't fucking, like, don't do anything else until the flood spawns. And you'll get a reviver every time. I fucked that up that nade. And they shoot me in the back, yeah. Probably need to wait here for shields. Yeah, Luke, there are lots of tricks that are only in the IL and not in full game, because they're too tough for full game. Okay. Now the level's just on a timer, so we can mess around. This Banshee is invincible, and more importantly, you can fly through stuff in it.
Perfect.
So we can fly around wherever we want. And like I said, it's just on a timer, so none of this matters. Alex, on stream, probably never, because I think it's uninteresting to watch. Because whenever, like, Garish Goblin does customs on stream, I always turn off the stream because I think it's boring to watch. So, yeah, I'm not going to do customs on stream anymore.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's
this level I'm gonna do really risky the first time and try to PB on it. Like, try to get a PB for this level specifically. And if I mess up, then I'll start over and do it how I usually do it. Fuck. So that's why it's risky, because now I'm back to the start. Hi, Sloth. I'm not going to do the teleport. I can't. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. I can't. I keep skipping this goddamn trigger. Hello, Alice. So there I wait for a checkpoint so that if I fuck this up, I don't go back to the start of the mission. Holy shit. But yeah, so this platforming is really tough. Because most of this is really slippery and you'll fall right through. You can, like, slide off and it'll eat your jump if you try to jump. Like, this platforming is ass. So that's why I usually, like, wait for checkpoints. Because it is very easy to mess up. But it also, like, obviously is a skill issue. Like, I could practice it and get better at it. Oh shit, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole! Okay. Fuck. Hey, Brady. If I get a checkpoint, I'll do this risky. Did not get a checkpoint, so we'll be safe. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, the reactor room. So we do a pretty cool jump at the start, which I can do because I have OS. Don't have OS, you got to do it different. Or if you're missing too much OS, rather.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert. The monitor has disabled all command access.
There's a different... You still rocket jump if you don't have enough OS. You just do it differently. You split it instead of doing the grenade and the rocket at once.
Do enough damage to
you do a grenade jump and then a rocket
Don't worry,
jump.
I have access to all of the reactor schematics.
Almost fucked up that jump.
I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft
Thank you
that
for the
leads
boost.
to the primary fusion drive core. Good.
I may
Step
be a
one
little
complete.
bit late,
We have a
so I may
straight
not be
shot
able to get
into the
both of
fusion
these here.
reactor. We need a catalyst explosion
Now we got it.
to destabilize the magnetic construct surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Okay. That's the elevator. There's a couple strats for that. I prefer that strat. The other one is to like jump over the fucking what you call it.
The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical.
You jump over the fuel rod grunts because there's a lot of grenades in this elevator and it's easier to chain react because their fuel rods explode. So what that rocket does is just launch them up in the air so that you don't have to worry about them. But yeah, the other strat is to just jump over them so they don't shoot you and then delay killing them.
Everything okay? Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing.
Yeah, Andrew, that's why we do that, to avoid that exact thing happening.
Detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
Fuck. Oh my god, what the fuck is this driving? Terrible, dude. No wide timer, it's over. Andrew, I said that's why we do the elevator that way, to prevent what you commented about from happening. This is Dead Space 2. I do not have all the MCC achievements, no. I am not going to torture myself with all those multiplayer achievements. Not a fan of Dead Space 3 compared to the first 2 games. I think it's okay, but yeah, it's whatever.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows 1 longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Mars shallow.
Good thing that food nipple's waiting for me at the starship. Cause, man, if I worked up a big, crunchy thirst.
All right. For a second, I forgot how I do this. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up. There we go. I started holding my controller like I'm doing the Warthog thing, but that is not necessary to do a 360.
That's the ship. Move! We need to get aboard now.
Oh, back up. There we go. Nice. Not the best run I've ever had.
We're cutting it close.
Because rank, if you run over the flood, sometimes you can get insta-killed. It's, yeah, called rig driving.
Here we go.
So that almost happened to me on one of my PBs. So there's all those scripted explosions, right? Sometimes those flood, you run them over, they drop a nade. The explosion happens, and you get chain reacted by the nade that they drop. And then if you don't have full health and full shields, you're dead. So yeah, and if you do have full health and full shields, you're at 1 red. So that makes the ending kind of, you know, scary. So yes, that is why we don't splatter the flood. Because it's still rare for it to happen, but yeah, all it takes is it happening to you once for you to change what you do. Alright, so I'll do some actual like PB attempts now. So I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, so now we'll go for an actual PB. If the run turns bad, I'll restart and stuff, and we will see how it goes.
I'm a cowardly fool! Behind us! Secure those blast doors!
Hey, Noah.
Move! Move!
Appreciate it.
We've got contact! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. You better follow me.
Okay, so we will see how this level treats us.
Son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
A lot of times it's pretty mean.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
I agree, Ben Goki. I agree. All right. So sometimes you die there. That's just bad luck to die right at the start like that.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Alpha to Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
Hey, Robinson.
Ah! Yikes! Behind us! Secure those blast doors! Move! Move!
Over here! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge.
Yeah, I did do
ASAP.
Cursed Halo.
You better follow me.
I played it for a stream like a long time ago, like fucking almost a year ago. And I did not enjoy it at all. I thought it, yeah, what Ben said, like, I thought it was funny for like the first 10 minutes and then just got old.
Don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
But yeah, it's that Inferno Plus guy who made it, very talented dude. His
Those Marines
videos
could
that
use
he's
some
done
help,
on it
Chief.
are
Do
very,
what you do best.
very great. Cover he's a talented person, but the mod I am not a fan of. I think it's just something for people to like overreact to, like streamers to overreact to. Be like, whoa, this is crazy. Whoa, what's going on here? Like, I think that's the point of the mod, is like to be a vehicle for that. It's like a thing meant for like the Markipliers of the world to like play and overreact to.
Taking fire! We could use a hand!
Which, as you can probably tell by my temperament during the stream, that is not really me.
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
That's not my best, Ginger Clone. That's just what I have in my PB. My best is a 409. So, yeah, even the 419, like, that's not my best. How did you take no damage from that?
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Exactly, 419, like Echo 419. I mean, I'm not doing that.
All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat team, repel boarders until top personnel are away. Good luck.
See if I can get maintenance skip.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing.
Strafe.
We have to use the ship.
Nice.
The Covenant are destroying the life pods. You really don't want us on that ring.
So yeah, if everything goes well from here on out, this should be faster than a 419 by several seconds. But that's if everything goes well. I'm already being fucked by those grunts blocking the health pack. Hopefully I get plasmas.
It looks like the
So yeah, this is a
Covenant
really
won't
good
catch you
pace POA to this point. Yeah, I am gonna need nades, which he gave me. Nice. For yellow, I shouldn't die at the end, but there's always a chance that you just get completely fucked. 410. Nice. That was pretty good.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
So yeah, that was very close to my goal of 409. Pretty good POA.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in a crash.
So one unfortunate thing about doing that grenade jump is that, like, all the music triggers are broken. So, like, these strings are going to play for, like, 5 more minutes and then stop, and then no other music the rest of the level. But, yeah. I can't believe they looked at this and said, what if Halo Infinite devs be like, what if we turn this level into a whole game?
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
There's an even weirder one on Two Betrayals. It's all tied to the Wraith pilot at the start dying, so if you don't kill the Wraith pilot, then the music is broken the rest of the level. Like, really weird trigger. Fuck. Shit, I think both those Marines are alive, which sucks ass.
Save yourself!
Yeah, this may just be fucked now. I'll have to see if I have aggro or not. I probably do. So yeah, this could be over. We'll see. The grunt corpse was blocking me. So yeah, let's find out here. Nope, we're good. We are A-okay. Nice. I can't believe I don't have aggro right now. No, Tyler. Not every level has a sweaty revert. Just SC. Maybe too far out. Nope, that was perfect. Okay. And yeah, the strings are still going. Alright, pretty good Halo so far. What was Marty cooking? I can't believe he didn't expect us to start skipping part of the level and breaking his music triggers. I can't believe he expected us to play the level correctly.
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you.
Bowhammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle.
I'm on my way.
3 frags out of first area. Holy
More
shit.
lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of it.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your warthog.
So me having frag grenades out of this area saves me time later on. So now I don't have to stop and get out and get frags later.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell.
Roger, Bowhammer. Stand by to evac
Yeah, we'll see if there's any
them to safety.
any natural formations around.
Echo 419, staying on station.
It appears there's one coming up. Oh, hey, look, a naturally formed
This
cave.
cave is not a natural formation.
Oh, it's not. I'm sorry.
Someone
Thank you,
built it,
Cortana.
so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're
Cortana
dealing
correcting
with.
misinformation.
Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Yeah, the strings will cut off, like, very soon. They're almost
Damn
done.
it, they're everywhere.
There we go.
There's one.
No more strings. We're free. You kill the gunner because he can mess up your fling here in a second.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes
Luke,
and
on
the
Ma,
other
I think that's
survivors,
just a
we have
bug.
chance
On
to
here, it's
coordinate
just
an
because I'm
effective
skipping the trigger
resistance.
to end it. Yeah, I have noticed that too on Ma, where they just keep on going and don't stop. I think that's an MCC bug. But I'm not 100% sure. luck, some guy.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors.
So yeah, there I can just quickly get the sniper and keep on going instead of having to get out and run back and grab those frags on the ground.
Maybe they
So that saves me time having them from earlier. Fuck me, I completely fucked that up.
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Bad nade. Okay. Got all the Marines, so on to the next area. Killed the jackal, that's cool. I've never died exiting here, but you can like, there's 2 jackals down there. Sometimes, like, you'll just get destroyed by them. Like, people have died just exiting cliff before from those jackals. Never happened to me, thankfully, but I have been taken down to, like, 1 red. Instant rubble? Nice. Okay, so this is a really fucking fast Halo.
Concealed in those rocks.
Hopefully these Marines die. Should be dead. I got the Sloth Instant Rebel mod, and then I didn't miss any shots, Ferret. That's the main thing. I didn't miss. So this last area, even if the Marines are dead, you have to clear it anyway, so now we can just use them to our advantage. Get a gunner going.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way. Stop moving here. Eat it!
What are you doing? We have to stay with the Marines.
This is Fohammer. Cortana, do you read? Respond. We read you, Fohammer.
So once you kill enough, then they'll start rushing up the hill. Like that. Don't know how that took 4 goddamn shots to kill. Oh god, Grunt, you fuck.
Don't get cocky now.
But yeah, the issue is a lot of them like to hide and be dumb. I don't have any plasma nades, which is actually going to be a hospital down here.
Back me up.
Got a hiding Grunt back there, so that sucks.
There's no running, baby.
So yeah, this could have been really fast, but now we got some nonsense happening. There we go. Still really good. Let's go, Ferret.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
Right side up, we're blessed. Let's go.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master.
All right, on to TNR. Sub 15 out of Halo, that is really good for me. So even though I'm a little bit red, like I am totally happy with that split. That's a really good split.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit them, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Get there first.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Let him have it!
Yeah, I'm running against a not very good TNR. You motherfucker. Well, that's not good. Alright, we're fine. That was really scuffed because that first jackal lived. That just throws everything else off when that happens.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Stop fucking being alerted.
Cortana to Echo 419.
Nice.
Requesting reinforcements at our position.
Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Come on, ship.
Contact! Enemy in sight!
Why is that Marine throwing a frag? He's gonna fucking kill me. I was late on that reload. That fucking sucks. Can remember if there's another one? No, we're good.
We're directly under the ship now.
Alright, are we bad or what? Reinforce that thing? We need a plan.
The Covenant
Fucking
is
God.
collapsing to move troops and supplies between the ship and the
Okay, we're
surface.
fine.
We need to ambush them at the grav
Okay.
zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
We've secured the area. Let's square away the grav lift. Marines, prepare for boarding action. Yes, sir!
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
What? No Covenant here. I think maybe nobody's home. Over there!
Okay, this is a really good TNR. Hopefully it stays that way. I do need plasma nades. Not getting plasma nades? Okay, there's one. There we go. Looks like I got all grunts. May not have been high enough. Fuck. Let's see if this still works. Yep, still worked. That was kind of scuffed though. Move, Brett. Trying to overcharge me again, you motherfucker. Alright, so far so good. Shit. Well, that sucked. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, good thing I still had OS or I would have been dead. I should have just grabbed that plasma pistol. I'm trying to kill the grunt skull, the lead. Back up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to grab a plasma pistol like immediately.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Where are you, Keys? Don't blow yourself up. Okay, we should be good. Keys is really far back. That could lose me time. We'll see. All right, we got ourselves a run going. How's my webcam? Is my webcam like freaking out yet? Nah, still looks good. Okay. Okay, this is an actual run.
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
Can you go slower? I can't keep up.
Structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines.
Go, go, go!
I just play on the default layout. Not the universal default, but it's just called default. So whenever you speedrun this game on controller, you do not want to use any of the universal layouts. So there's like universal default, universal recon, universal fucking bumper jumper. You don't want to use any of those that have universal at the start. Otherwise, your button layout doesn't really matter. But the reason being that those layouts, they map stuff to the D-pad. But for some of the more precise tricks, you want to use the D-pad for movement instead of the thumbstick. So, yeah, I just use the default. The best one is probably bumper jumper, but it doesn't really matter that much.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Okay, now time for SC.
There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility. The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. Don't let them lock the doors.
Elite's dead outside. That is very
I
important.
underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's
Got that
subsystems.
checkpoint. That's really weird.
They've
You never
locked
get
the
that
doors,
checkpoint.
and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found
Shit.
the control
Why are you
center?
shooting at me already?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation security system.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there.
There we go.
Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center.
Why are you doing this to me, Jackals? Why are you up there?
Failure, people, is not enough.
I'm losing some time here, but it's fine. I'm running against a bad SC anyway.
Second squad, ready to roll. Soon as everybody's
Holy shit.
topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
We need to find the security override to get this door
So yeah, this
open.
is still fine. Annoying, but it's fine.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Roger. On my way.
Why is that grenade bouncing around? That's weird. Oh god, I can't even fucking drive up right. Here we go. Alright. Because crazy, it's faster to walk up, and then I go down and get the Warthog so I can just drive past the stealth elites. Alright, got ourselves a run.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Bowhammer out.
Jackal, please. Okay, we're fine.
Interesting. The
Should
weather
work there.
patterns here seem natural,
A little
not
bit right,
artificial.
but it's
I wonder
fine.
if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human
Okay, we
forces
in there.
left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position.
If
We're
this
on
run
our
is,
way.
if I have a live run going into mod, then no, I don't stop for the run. Yeah, the H2A graphics are really good. The CE anniversary graphics are really good. This is a running game. So right now I'm shooting to delay the checkpoint because if I fuck up the first teleport, like I can still be ahead. Like the run wouldn't be dead. Although it would obviously suck quite a bit. So right now, Wraith, I'm comparing against like PB splits that aren't my actual PB, so like, for all intents and purposes, I am ahead 40 right now. Against my actual PB, like I'm minus 10, but in that I have a bunch of time save in late game that I don't have on these splits. So it really like comes out to be about the same, but just in different spots. So yeah, this is a really good run at the moment. No matter how you slice it. was kind of sketch. Thank God. I don't think that's parallel, but it should be fine. Nice. Okay, there we go. I don't know what you mean by cliffside, Crazy Rover. Oh, you mean the bridge fall? Banshee grab, I would say, is easier. Like, Banshee grab looks way more precise than it actually is. But yeah, if you're like going for goat roped, I would recommend trying Banshee grab first. Because, yeah, that one took me like 15 minutes to learn.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
That is way too low. So hopefully we get a plasma pistol for lunch. I'll stop and get this. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Making me kind of nervous. I almost rushed that because I was being shot at. Nice. Now time for the toughest jump in the game. Camo Jumo. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Of course that happens when I make a Camo Jumo joke. I deserve that. Alright, this is still fine. I am gonna go for sub-nade. Especially with that. Okay, I haven't gotten a checkpoint in a really long time, so if this goes bad, the run is dead. Okay. Alright, whatever, it's fine. That was an annoying rebirth, though.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Yeah, this is a banger track. All right, we're still good. I didn't fail the first jump. Let's go. Is that Magnum Flood still alive? That was really scuffed. Yep, here comes the fun level. Is that gonna work? Hey, chicken sandwich. I did the same exact fucking thing. Okay, that one was just barely good enough. Yeah, I always mess up the first part of this level whenever I'm on a good run. Every single time. Like, something happens. But whatever, it's not the worst revert. I guess they all spawn like way far back over here. Only had one in front of me. Nice Magnum ammo, I appreciate that. Got a shotgun blood? No, he wasn't. Low on shotgun ammo, which is not ideal, obviously. But I'm really good at Magnum ammo, which is pretty cool. We are still on a pretty great pace.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Yeah, I was hoping the flood would come back in Infinite, like I thought. I didn't think it would be in the main game, but I was hoping it would be in some sort of campaign DLC, but we all know what happened with that. Good cam is back, Preston. Does it still look fine? I do have the backup ready in case need be, so let me know if it happens, because into this level is my chance. Fuck.
Please wait, Peter.
I am going to stop for shotgun ammo here because I do not like being this slow. So these guys, there's always shotgun flood. Fuck, I could have just grabbed that one. Oh well. I gotta wait here. That sucks. Fuck me. Oh god almighty. We're fine. What the fuck just happened? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I am 10 on everything plus max acceleration. Shots left. Did not get his shotgun. That sucks ass. That still wasn't a terrible revert, but yeah, now I'm losing like a lot of time. I'm gonna need to get last door plus dark door, obviously, and light bump fast. Why are you on here with me? I've never seen a flood chase me onto the elevator before. Yeah, Reach is a full game run that I would not be interested in. It's, I think, the least interesting of all the games.
They seem most persistent in their attempt.
What the fuck? That was really weird. Alright, at least I got first try dark door. I mean, I had 50 seconds of time save on this level, but still, like, I've lost so much already. Shotgun flood behind me. Maybe want to turn around and take him out. Now we good. Got lucky. I don't fucking get it. I do not fucking get why this isn't working. What the fuck is happening? Like more to the right? What the fuck? So you're saying it's where I'm looking. It's not my inputs, it's where I'm looking. Because Seclusive told me to line up with the circle. Although I know that you said like the like right of the circle. That time I didn't even teleport. And I'm just fucked. Well, the fucking run's dead. Like, Sloth, I think it's an input problem. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm not doing the inputs correctly. Fuck. Oh my god, now this shit ain't gonna work. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I've just been having too many fucking good runs dying to library. Like, shit. Now this doesn't want to work. So this is fucked up by, this like is kind of RNG, so it's fucked up by the grenade jumps you do earlier in the level. It can make it so that the spot you have to look at is different, and yeah, so that just fucked everything up. Yeah, this run's dead now. I can still try to get golds on the last 3 levels, I guess, but as far as this being a PB, it ain't happening. I'm already losing time. Yeah, that was... The teleport is partly bad luck. The up warps, like getting up there in the first place, that was entirely a skill issue. Oh well, I need practice at the rest of the fucking game anyway. That is way too far back. Yep, god damn it. I also don't know why I didn't do it that way, or why I didn't do it the diagonal way. Because I knew it was off, and for whatever reason, I thought that would get it closer. But no, that's the exact wrong thing to do. That guy's gonna revive. You're a rider? I think you are. I don't know, I can try to do a couple sword flies for the fun of it. I haven't done it in a few days. So it could be rough to watch. Oh, well, this fucking sucks. Hi, Fluffy. Holy shit. Why did I start grenading that flood instead of just shooting him like I used to always do? Why did I listen to Sloth? I'm so dead. Yeah, like why did I listen to Sloth on that? Why do I throw that nade instead of just shooting him? That's your fault, Sloth, that I'm at 1 red. It's your fault. So I could die here at the end. we're fine. Let's go, Ferret.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate.
Yeah, if you do enough damage to them, they don't revive. I'm gonna go back to shooting that flood instead of trying to nade him.
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation.
You can die during the cutscene.
The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Look out!
Yep, gonna go for golds on the last 3 levels. That'll be our mission for the rest of this run.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo.
Because the full game PB is as good as dead right now. The dream is dead, folks.
An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however.
Gonna try to do bull fast.
Starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
I fucked that up, I think. I think I had grunts.
Fusion reactors
yep,
are
it's
still
over.
relatively intact.
It is so unbelievably over. It could not be more Jover than it is currently. So you're supposed to deload these guys. Instead, I now have to fight them,
in case the monitor or his sentinels
which I have
find a way
no
to
experience
activate
with
Halo's final
whatsoever.
weapon without the
So
index.
it is unbelievably over.
Halo's primary
I do not know. Well, I guess I do know the way to do it, but I'm not good at it. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it. Well, that was a good run until it wasn't. It's kind of like that meme about like the serial killer shows when they're like, they were a happy family until they weren't. That was a good run until it wasn't.
I'm on my way.
This game is way louder than CE. Turn down the volume a tad. Yep, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Let's see if I haven't done this in fucking a few days. There we go. Swordfly. That's what I've been working on learning. Done. There we go. So yeah, there's a sneak preview of a future project. I'll do one more. There we go. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna end the stream there. We've been going for 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna get back to work on the next video. Should be out sometime early this week. But yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out, and y'all have a rest, or yeah, y'all have a rest of your Saturday. That's what I was about to say. Have a good rest of your Saturday.